what has excited me is my husband's journey. He's not interested in this kind of stuff. But he has been experiencing very marked memory loss and cognitive decline, personality changes, things like this over the last about 4 years. Since 2012, I remember when I was away caregiving for someone else, I got a frantic call from my sons telling me what was going on. So that was in 2011. When I got back home again, I started researching, and I wasn't just going to say, oh, well, this is dementia, therefore we put him on a drug. And we were looking for root causes, and we did eliminate a lot of root causes: sleep apnea, dental, thyroid, autoimmune, and a number of other issues, old head injuries. And each one we could see an improvement in him, and then he would plateau. We did functional neurology, we did bioflex lasers for the head trauma, and we were in the process of doing neurofeedback when I started, or just after I started working with Louise. And the thing to know in this story is my husband never admitted any of this decline. No matter what doctor he was talking to, it was always, no, I have no problems. I can always find my way home. Well, what about the memory issues? No, I have selective memory. I remember what I want to remember, is his, so very, very resistant. So when, thanks to Louise's firm and loving coaching, I made the decision that Brian should do some sessions with Louise. Brian, as he had done in the past, agreed to this, not because he was sold on it, but because it was going to make his life with me easier if he said yes. So just before our holiday, which started on March the 1st, so the end of Feb, we had our first joint session by Skype. I sat in on it because I wasn't sure how Brian was going to be able to manage the session, and I knew he wasn't going to be able to remember anything afterwards, so this way I would know what was going on, and I could help him go through what he had experienced. He was resistant, I could tell, before the session that morning, and he was so visibly nervous, which was surprising to me, that he even forgot his own brother's name during the session. Louise was extremely sensitive and gentle with him. That I'm forever grateful for. And we had the session. She did her usual magical things that Brian was totally bewildered by. And although he has significant physical issues, one of them being hidden metals and stuff, what really came up for him was hidden emotional trauma. And we've been married 45 years, but Brian has never been able to remember anything he's a Pollyanna. Life is beautiful and he's always wonderful, okay? No matter what's going on. And after the session, only a couple of hours later, I'm cynical, even though I believe all of this stuff intellectually. It's my background in holistic health as well, but I'm still cynical. So I'm watching him, and just a couple of hours after the session, I started noticing differences. And this is a man who didn't believe he had a problem and doesn't believe in the therapies. I started noticing more energy, more motivation, but what thrilled me was his personality started showing through again, which really, really comforted me, because I had lost so much of him already. And his family they had been counseling me to just go to a neurologist and get him put on the drugs, you know. And I was beginning to see him come back. This was one session, and it continued over, the next number of weeks, including the time that we're hustling and bustling around on our vacation, flying out here. I had to make all the decisions and I had to be the navigator for everything. But he's handling all these transitions. He's driving through all these unknown city streets in Phoenix and Tucson. One of the things he used to always say to me, we've had a good marriage in spite of all the turmoil I put him through for 45 years, truly because of my own difficult journey. And so he would let me know that he loved me by saying, "You are loved." And then just not many days after his session, he came to me and said, "Jewel, I love you," which really meant a lot to me. But the crowning glory so far is just only 2 to 3 days ago. He came up behind me and hugged me and said, "Jewel, you saved me." And I turned around and said, "What do you mean?" He says, "You saved me. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't be where I am." That was the first time he really acknowledged that he had a need and that he was experiencing the changes himself. So this works, whether we believe it or not, whether we understand it or not, but I don't understand faxing and computers. So that's only his first session. Hallelujah, you can bet we're ready for more. Thank you so much.